EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremony... Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Cleveland. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win, and he can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The shotgun, here's Jackson. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Graham. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
They find themselves coming off of...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Breed. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Oh, they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
Well, judging on how both these offenses have started, it seems like points in this one may be hard to come by. Both teams are doing a great job controlling the line of scrimmage, and I think when this one's done, we're on pace to have more quarterback sacks than we are touchdowns.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. This fielded inside the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. They'll send Flowers in motion.
1st down, Ravens.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Jackson up top again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Going to go right back to Henry. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Browns offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. How about that? Quick feet there. Made the man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Judkins. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try and run for the 1st with Judkins. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10. They run it once more with Judkins. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Browns 1st down.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On play action, Shador. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's got the 1st down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal.
Good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. Making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A give right up the middle to Henry. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now, faking the give. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Jackson out of the pistol. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Rolling right, taking off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Sanders. His throw left is complete with Judy. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Browns, 1st down.
On the ground, Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up third.
They'll run the sneak. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action now with Sanders. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 12.
To throw is Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Jackson now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On the give, here's Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
That pass play good for 22. First down, Baltimore.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Baltimore.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 1. Here's the fullback with Carr. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is first and goal.
20 more yards. That's another.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. From the gun, it's Shedeur. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now Shedeur, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He'll look underneath for Henry. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
At the 43-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. Jackson looking to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Halftime coming up. And instead, well, we'll get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
To kick off for Baltimore.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
20. And the Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens up their lead. It's now 24-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Sanders keeping it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Play action. It's Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman. And the Ravens are going to have it just past their 25.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. That is caught out wide on the RPO from 29. Here's second down and 7. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and long for Jackson. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll do so with first and 10. Now it's Sanders. The This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Mike Reed, his second sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Third and a long way to go.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Mason Graham in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon, and number 6 on the year.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. This one, broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Marlon Humphrey on the cover.
Here's Sanders to throw. Rolling to the left.
It's a gain of 8. And the Browns.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Jackson. He'll try to run for it. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
This is Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Play action now. Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
As Shedeur on 1st down. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Browns.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To Quinshon Judkins. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Up the middle goes Judkins here. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Try and run for the first with Judkins. They'll bring him down right at the 35, and that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down.
a 5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Sanders out to Judy. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now, Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Sanders, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy. Gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shedeur. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. And that one's going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. One of the tight ends in motion right. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for a first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Now Shedeur. That one complete to Watson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away, Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
We'll go again here with Henry. And this a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage. They're not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Ravens bring their punt team out as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Judkins. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8. He'll look to throw. And that ball's incomplete over the middle. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Again, right up the middle to Henry.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. On 1st down, it's Sanders. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, the offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try to run. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down as the defense cannot come up with a big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
That's good for a Browns.
Now it's Sanders. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
And you'll get about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Kyle Van Noy bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. This throw left is complete with Judy. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now and stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Now a 3rd and 2. Sanders will throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.